You could try this just to deliberately ground yourself. And like, oh, I'm about to speak, I'm about to speak. You breathe 3 times. You plant your feet into the ground 2 seconds. Then you smile. And then you begin. We are stepping into a game changer, which is mastering body language for impact. As a leader or change maker or brilliant communicator in the making, your presence often speaks before you do. People read you in milliseconds. Today, we're going to unpack how you make every moment, every movement, every expression, and even your stillness serve your message, not sabotage it. Let's clear something up. Body language isn't about looking polished. It's about showing up powerfully, intentionally, and authentic. Great leaders use their bodies to anchor conviction when they're speaking the truth, de-escalate tension with openness and groundedness, and to rally energy with purposeful motion. And we want you to be able to do this as well. Think of your body as your second voice that is sometimes louder than your first. You can't lead or change the world if your posture screams hesitation. You have to look like you want to be there. You have to look like your body is ready to express. You have to look like you are aware that every single movement that you make or choose not to make means something to your audience. And this is very useful and very important for leadership. Now, let's look at 5 high-level principles that matter more than robotic technique. Number 1, stillness as command. Too much motion dilutes presence. In fact, for the rest of this video, I'm going to try my best to limit the use of my hands just so you see the difference. And I want to tell you in advance that I might begin to look a bit more authoritative just by reducing the use of my hands. Okay? Too much stillness, too much motion rather, dilutes your presence. So you need to learn how to practice stillness and ensure that your stillness communicates in the way, in alignment with what your words are saying. Pausing and standing still are key moments that shows that you are not afraid of silence. Okay? Number 2, open angles, open minds. Avoid folding into yourself, crossing your arms, slouching, leaning very recklessly on the chair, or even leaning away. Openness invites collaboration, even with when you're delivering tough messages. Let it look like you are trying to be a friend. You are trying to connect. You are not hiding something, and you are not trying to you're not coming combative with your audience. Rather, you are trying to collaborate. Let this be obvious with your face, with your hands, with your body throughout your communication before your audience. Number 3, the gravitas gaze. Train yourself to look not just at people, but into rooms. Train yourself to look into the room. Sweep your eyes with intention from one side of the room gradually to the other side of the room. Own the space. Don't scan it nervously like you're looking for a threat or a kind of terrorist movement. No, know that you are in charge. Know that you are at peace and that nothing is going to go wrong in that environment while you are there. Okay. Number 4, hands that speak before words do. Have you noticed that for the last few minutes, I haven't been using my hands as much, and you can see the difference. But as much as I would love to do this to illustrate my point, I don't feel expressive enough as a coach. So I would begin to use my hands again. Your hand should be expressive and your hand should speak even before your words do. Use your hands to clarify, to illustrate, to sometimes warn, and drop them when you land on serious points. The contrast matters, okay? And then the weight of your feet. Grounding, we talked about that before. Grounding your energy through your feet is a very useful technique to staying calm and appearing confident. Don't sway, don't rock, don't fidget unnecessarily. Let the floor feel you. Okay? That groundedness radiates strength. If from the beginning till the end of your talk you are able to maintain the exact same spot while you use your hands and your body, it shows an awesome level of confidence. You could practice that. But I realize that for most people, we tend to move about a bit, but always have an imaginary circle around you within which you would maintain your movement, and try not to go beyond that circle so that it doesn't look like you're necessarily dramatizing on the stage. Okay, let's take a look at some leaders who lead with their presence. Observe the late Kofi Annan. You can check on YouTube his calm, weighty posture, which gave moral weight to every word that he said. Or you could look at Greta Thunberg, slight in frame yet still in stance. Her minimalist body language makes her words hit harder. Or you could even look at Barack Obama and look at how his body language resonates with the audience in an open and warm way. Great change agents often do less physically, and we trust them more because of it. If somebody is dramatizing unnecessarily with their body while talking to you, it's either you look at them as a performer. I might even look at them as a clown, or you can look at them as somebody who is trying to take advantage most times, except we know that they are deliberately there to act or to dramatize, then we can trust them. But excessive body language doesn't show the amount of confidence that you might be looking for as an aspiring change maker. Okay, so work on that. And here are some power habits for embodied leadership. These are practical habits to help you build control and presence in the room. Number one, 3, 2, 1 grounding drill. Before any speech, you take your deep breaths as always. You plant your feet into the floor for 2 seconds, and then you smile once for intent. So 3 deep breaths, 2 seconds to plant your feet, and 1 second to smile. Of course, from someone like myself, I think I need more than 1 second to smile. But you could try this just to deliberately ground yourself. Like, oh, I'm about to speak, I'm about to speak. You breathe 3 times. You plant your feet into the ground 2 seconds. Then you smile. And then you begin. Okay? Another habit is intentional start. Don't fidget into your speech. Walk in, plant your feet, pause, look around the room, look at the center of the stage or the camera if there is one before you, and then begin with a smile. Begin from stillness. Let your presence resonate or radiate calm and some kind of peace that might have not been there even before you came. You shouldn't be the speaker who adds more tension to the room. Be the speaker who brings calm to the room. Let your voice be soothing, but let your presence also communicate stillness as much as possible. You can rehearse with resistance. So you can try practicing in noisy environment, rehearsing your speech where the light is not as, that like your usual lighting. You could try putting off the light, putting on the light. You can try rehearsing with a lot of background sounds. You can try walking barefoot. You can just try to change the regulate the environment of your rehearsals for different scenarios. It shouldn't always be quiet. When it's quiet, it's good, it's amazing, it's awesome, and it helps you concentrate. But also practice when it is not quiet, because this helps you to practice to overcome resistance, because it's not every time that you're going to be in a room speaking that everything would be calm and serene and there'll be a pin drop silence and everybody's focusing on you. There might be times that there is some chatter in the background, some people are not paying attention, and people are walking about, and you need to be able to arrest their attention with your presence, with your body language, and with your voice. Finally, record in silence. Now, this one might be a bit interesting for you. Try to deliver your talk without words. You know what you're going to say. You are acting like you are saying them, but you're actually not releasing any words. Try to do this and record yourself. Then watch the video and watch what your body says without your voice. In fact, as a bonus tip, watch TED Talks and TEDx Talks without audio. Okay? Try to do this, of course, not every time, but once in a while, watch a TED Talk, but turn the volume down and see if you can understand what the speaker is saying by just observing their body language, and try it for yourself too. It will be, I'm sure you will be impressed by your own performance. Now, what is today's task? I've already given you some tips which are like tasks, but your particular task for today is choose a 90-second speech from one of your previous recordings. Okay, choose one, deliver it again, but this time silently, no sound. Record yourself and review it. What does your body say? Does your body tell the story? Where does energy leak or build? Is there some part of the video where you are more energetic and more passionate, and some other parts where it's like you're losing interest? What does your body communicate without your words?